I'd love to sacrifice my morals and do terrible things with soup tins. But, like, I needed a way to shoehorn Trump into Japan. I forget what happened last time. I think the Prime Minister died or something like that.
I forget what happened next time, let alone last time.
We can't forget what happened next time. It hasn't happened yet.
I'm that much of an early adopter.
Space is warped and time is bendable.
So let's continue with the plot, and then hopefully plot will actually happen.
This plot?
I think there's plot. Like, I don't know, we spent 3 streams talking about Marlon Brando, and then we took 2 months off. Because we had to change mental hospitals.
What changed? What, they got too full and saying, look, there's been a lot of patients recently who's been listening to this stream called the Furious Soup Gang. I don't know what it is, apparently it's on Twitch. We've been getting a lot of patients who said that they're for mental breakdowns directly because of that stream. On a completely unrelated note, what are you in for? Oh, it's because of that stream. Oh, you're an avid follower of it. Oh no, I'm one of the producers of it. What? You're one of the producers of the stream that sent like 50 people to the mental hospital? You get a special room. You get upgraded to the VIP suite. You get meals 4 times a day instead of the usual 2.
And round the clock.
Yeah, you have to be extra for that. What, great, now imagine like when the orders come around, it's like, so, I'm sorry, there's been a ministry, did you pay for the extras like by the end and stuff? No. I get the premium package. That's a premium plus package where you twice a day. I'm sorry. Thought I'd ask. But did you want to upgrade to the package? No, I'm not interested. Alright, but if you want to change your mind, I'll leave the leaflet here. It shows the premium plus. Don't worry, we do wear protection most of the time.
I can't afford the premium package. I need that extra money to buy a bag of licorice so I can eat it while I'm sitting in the asylum.
What? So I'm going to be there saying, yeah, can you put some money on my commissary? I need to buy some licorice.
Like, you're sitting there in a straitjacket, and then I'm sat on top of you.
Well, so an orderly has to hold the phone up to my ear and say, yeah, they won't let me out of the straitjacket. They're afraid if my arms are loose, I might log into the Furious Soup Gang, whatever that is. Some kind of live stream. I'm afraid what I type might be illegal in 7 countries, including Taiwan.
Right, let's start this again from.
And what I'm going to type, which is illegal in 7 countries, is just 2 words: fuck China.
Yep.
It's fine. I have the infamous copy paster on standby. Sam, let's
infamous copy paster.
Right. No, hang on. Let me start from the top. And okay.
From the top.
Yeah. So there's a copy pasta, which if you did you fucking die?
No.
Good. Okay.
That's determining whether to go into the mental hospital afterwards. It landed on its side, so I don't know.
I think that's
the
one. Fuck's sake. So there's an infamous copy pasta, which me and Reese have talked about.
It's a wall of text guaranteed to ban any Chinese people in the chat.
Yes, that's the one. Okay, let me start this from the top. So, like, I spent some time leeching Wi-Fi off of the asylum, and then they found me, so I had to relocate. And I'm now in the rafters of a different mental hospital, and that's the mental hospital that you're in a straitjacket. And then every now and again, I will occasionally come down from the ceiling to eat a bag of licorice while using you as a cushion.
Why would you hide? I mean, if you just said you're the main producer of the Furious Soup Gang, they'd give you a premium room for free. They wouldn't even charge you because it'd just be a public service to keep you in that room. Just like, oh, we have a special room set up just for you. Don't worry, there's a straitjacket. You'll only be twice a day. Sorry, we don't have the staff to 3 times a day. We're a bit underfunded, but twice a day should be enough. If necessary, we'll bring you some, bad dragon products to tie you over, the times when you're not being. Is that okay for you? It's like, sweet, only twice a day? Jesus Christ, why? Well, we're one of the worst mental health trusts in the hospital, but in the country, we just can't afford to patients 3 times a day. I'm sure you can understand.
This is the thing. I don't want to be in the same mental hospital as you, as a permanent basis, because I'm already in a different hospital as a low-risk patient.
Low risk? Low risk yourself or others? What? Like in 12 Monkeys, you're in the common room and said, no, why do you need a phone? I need to call everyone about this new live stream we're doing. What's it called? The Furious Soup Gang? And all the other patients in the room just stop what they're doing, look at you saying, wait, you're the producer there? Oh yeah, it's quite an upcoming live stream. Half of us are in here because we watched your stream, asshole. We'd never been able to look at sandwiches the same way again.
The inmates would hoist me up on their shoulders like a sultan. Like, the inmates would declare me their fucking king, and I'd be fed soup round the clock on command.
Is that before or after?
A little from column A, little from column B.
What? So that's the premium service. All this kind of thing. Alright, we're here to feed you your soup, and apparently put on a note on the system that you'd like to do both at the same time, eat soup while getting a giant steel banana. Is that right? Yes, please. I did pay for the extra service. But I thought this was free. Yes, the initial service was free, but I paid extra to upgrade to the premium package. And I want to get my money's worth.
The premium package is that we use an extra can of soup as a substitute for...
What, the can or the content?
No, you use the can as a... Fuck's sake. Yeah, it's so that access is access is unencumbered.
Access to fucking what?
Well, what do you think? Access is unrestricted for the person. Why are we having this conversation? Good. Right, now I think that's a good 10 minutes. That's enough to get us banned by the Twitch Trust and Safety Council.
What? Us talking about the only if you upgrade to the premium package, or me just saying fuck China?
I don't know what the video is going to be called, but I know that the live stream will just be called 10 minutes of if that title doesn't get us insta-banned.
No, we'd have to put just chatting for that. And remember, Twitch wouldn't ban us for that. It makes them too much money.
What, or fuck China?
No way they're disrespect, aren't they? What do you think they're just chatting, subtopic is for? For people who want to live stream explicit sexual acts. What, you think people just chatting?
So join us next week when we do a HotTub stream, and Sam has to legally change his name to avoid the Maltese government.
Well, the Maltese government? What, you think I tried to put myself in a Maltese mental hospital because they have better Yelp reviews?
Yes.
Where you saying, I'd like to go to a... Well, I'd rather... the UK government wants me to go to one of their mental hospitals, but they only get 2 out of 5 stars. Maltese hospitals get an average 3.5. I want to go to one of yours. And I want to go and think, no, fuck you. Why do we want you in our country? You're one of the producers of the Furious Suit Gang. You're on a blacklist. So what? Is my live stream that fucking popular? Yes, for batteries. Yes, it's popular. Besides, you wouldn't even like our mental science. You don't even...
Oh, no, it's not you who wants it's me.
Yeah, but it's not a service they provide. So when it says here, it's yeah, oh no, there's no point even going to the country then.
I really hope that one day we get an actual sponsorship off of someone, just so I can...
Who would sponsor us after that fucking band?
I don't know. Like, I'd love to just sacrifice my moral. I know I said
that... sacrifice your morals after talking about fucking for 10 minutes.
I know that I've said this in the Ion Fury live stream. I'd love to sacrifice my morals and just get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Sorry, can we just go? I love to sacrifice my models. Morals. Peter, 2021.
That's gonna be the fucking channel quote now. Oh god. I'd love to sacrifice my morals and do terrible things with soup tins.
Soup tins? What? Have conversations the government can't track? They need both cans to hear the full conversation.
Yeah, you've already got the other half of the tin.
Yes, but I burned my can by setting on fire with lots of alcohol.
Oh god.
And I burned the strings.
Fuck's sake. Hang on a sec, actual plot's happening.
Actual what?
Actual plot. How long is his facade of pretending not to recognise Itchy gonna keep up? Because remember, it's the young master of plastic surgery.
Yeah. Did he ever really explain how his legs were fixed?
Yeah, he went to another country and got miracle surgery. Well, that didn't last fucking long.
As I said previously, objectively, there's no real reason for the young master to hate Itchy.
Except for the fact that Itchy's overshadowed him his entire life.
But that makes no sense because he was a disposable thug.
Yeah, but he's got an inferiority complex. That's why he's trying to take over Japan. Also, just him pulling Itchy and close. Go to the Soaplands tonight alone.
I want to pay you back for what you did. I hope you got stamina, man. We're going to go all night. And then Itchy just has a perverse smile and say, you don't know me at all. I can go for 3 nights. And then the young master starts sweating like again from that scene in Kung Fu Hustle. It's like,
yeah, with your mouth hanging open. Yeah, you shrimp. You look like you could use some sense knocked into your head. You want to try? Okay.
maybe I underestimated him. And then, you know, Ishii turns up at the soap land with several Bad Dragon products, a fucking soup can, and several products technically not legal in Japan. He's just like, oh, young master, I've had a long day. I hope you can
just
go
him.
all night.
No, just him. The young master's like in the Soapland's waiting room, and then Ichi comes through the door like that scene from The Shining. But instead of a fire axe, he's busting through the door with the giant purple dildo from Saints Row.
I was thinking that scene from Schlock, the season 1, season 2, where just like covered in blood walks in and just says, take me. And then young master's like, oh fuck.
Oh, God, you can't handle me. I can go for 3 days straight while locked in a coin locker without any milk.
He's just like, wait, this is Soapland. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to wash all this blood off. And I got blood in places you can't even pronounce. What, like your ear? Oh no, all sorts of places.
Get the Jap wash, Sam.
What, you think he's gonna be like pressure wash? And this is like, such a gentle shower. And the other's like, wait, this is set high enough to start like shearing skin off the body. How is he handling this?
It's just like Ichi has the resistance of that plumber that ruins the $1,500 apartment.
This guy's gonna pull his fucking face out of there and he's gonna look like Red Skull from the Avengers.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, it goes about as well as you expect, and the entire apartment gets flooded. The tenant won the lawsuit, though, you'll be happy to know.
Good, because depending on the agreement, it's the landlord's what's the word?
It's fix the apartment. The engineer's going to put the critical clip in post, because that's the best way to experience it.
Imagine when he meets up young master. Now, last time we met, it must have been New Year's Eve. Ah, yes. How many people did I go through? And then she's like, oh, I'm trying to remember. I think it was like 3 or 4 women. And then the other said, oh, and there was a man. I remember that. I never tried a man before. He was quite good. He wasn't even working at the brothel. He was just, oh no, he was. He was one of the administrators. I just walked up and said, are you for sale? He said, oh no, you can't afford me. And then he just says, oh, I can afford you. Why did you come into this room and I can show you how I treat people who pay me, who I pay well. Then he looks at his watch and says, now, normally I wouldn't do this, but I am looking for some overtime money. It's New Year's Eve. Ah, so why don't you come in here and we can discuss what you like? And then like 2 hours later, like the attendant walks out, like shaking. It's just like, whoa, might have to reevaluate my no men rule. I'm gonna have to hydrate. And they like down like an entire, you know, like water coolers, the giant like water thing on top. I don't know what you call them.
And now it's time for a game of how many fucking bodyguards does he booby traps the closed soaplands with? Water cooler's what you're looking for.
Yeah, he just downs an entire one of them, and then the master comes out. He's sort of like, oh, good, you've hydrated. Now let's do all that again. And he's like, please, sir, my body is, my mind is willing, but my flesh is weak. I mean, I've never done that before, and what you did is just, I'm drained dry.
I genuinely thought that you were about to say that Reggie Fils-Aimé was in the room with them then.
What?
What?
You think he's just suddenly there, and he's just like, you see, my body is ready.
No, Sam, that's where I thought you were going. The young master hydrates. Right, let's do that all again. No, please, sir, my body isn't ready.
Even though he's not Japanese and wouldn't have been in Japan, apart from brief meetings with the central.
He has to go over there for the Japanese Nintendo conference.
Yes, briefly. But you think he'd be there in like 1999 or wherever it was, and go to a brothel and just like, oh, what's that man doing with all those women and that man? I have to get in on the action. It is New Year's Eve. I want to try something else. Do you have room for one more? And the master's looking and said,
The young master goes, "Oh my god, are you Reggie Fils-Aimé from Nintendo America? Yes, get in this orgy."
Now, do you know what to do with this? And he hands him a soup can. I'm not familiar with that technique. Here, I'll show you.
The young master starts pumping him for information, while also pumping him for pleasure.
Did Reggie even work for Nintendo at that point, or did he come into the company later? Because originally he worked for, I think it was Pizza Hut as the marketing manager. Then he was a marketing manager for Nintendo, and only then did he become.
I like to imagine that in this scenario, Reggie Fils-Aimé is doing both.
What? Do you think he, like the president of Nintendo, has a secret fetish for going to brothels, and then he just got roped in when he saw this one man hiring 4 women and a man, just saying, "Oh, I want to get into the action."
Yeah, like he enters the orgy, and then he also orders pizza midway through, using his clout as the head of marketing. But then also to top.
Oh, do you need the clout and say, "How much would that be?" You know, I used to work at Pizza Hut. Fascinating, but still like 1995. No, but I used to work at Pizza Hut. Okay.
He's still working at Pizza Hut in this scenario, and then he orders pizza for everyone for free because he's still the head of marketing. But then also because he's working for Nintendo, just to cap off the orgy, he gives everyone free merchandise from the Pokemon Company.
That was just.
I thought my tangents were weird.
Ah, look at this, young master. It's an electric vibrator with Pikachu's face on it. Oh, doesn't this fill you with dread?
Oh no, it fills me with something else. Hang on, let me just put this on. Oh yes, it's very anatomically accurate. I was speaking to Niantic and about Pikachu's anatomy. I'm saying this while using it. Say, oh yes, I think that's very good. But we need to work on it. Pikachu's a lot more aggressive. Should you really be saying it while using it? Oh, of course, I'm very dedicated. What, you're working will getting jacked up by a Pikachu-shaped vibrator? Yes, I'm very good at my job.
Just Reggie Fils-Aimé is there with a laptop while getting ploughed.
Okay, we should use it in our marketing. Pikachu, you know, he really isn't electric enough. We need to make him his electric like 2% more power in the game to make him more balanced. What, you're working? What's this about Pokemon? Oh, we started making some games on the Game Boy. Oh, Game Boy, I love those games. Yeah, we're working on the next generation. Hang on, sorry. My can't really balance this laptop on my lap or my stiffy's in the way. Let me just put this aside.
We're gonna get... Oh, we're gonna, like...
You're encouraging me, you don't have the moral high ground yet.
No, I'm just saying...
You started, I'm just saying how low we can go before we get fucking down.
This is what I'm saying, just add Reggie Fils-Aimé to the list of people going to sue us.
Well, would we sue him for using a vibrate as inspiration for Pikachu's attacks for the next generation of Pokemon games for balancing? You know
what the worst part of this is? That in the middle of this, Reggie Fils-Aimé calls in his robot doppelganger in order to double team the young master.
Life size, and it's totally indestructible. Except, do not give it water, it will explode, and it only has 5 minutes of battery. But other than that, it's totally rad.
But that didn't exist yet.
No, it was like the early prototype. Just the young master's like, I killed him. Ichiban, shocked Pikachu face.
Ichiban didn't participate, if you remember. He stayed outside as a bodyguard.
No, he's admitting to killing the guy that they pinned the blame on Joe for.
Sorry, I wasn't following the plot.
Yeah, I'm trying to do both while having this terrible tangent. No, Joe just took the fall for the young master so that Ichi would take the fall.
So my original theory was right?
Yep.
That because he scorned him because he was trying to buy her love with money, and this guy, she chose him regardless. He just got depressed and said, all this money he was originally going to use to buy it, it's worthless now, so you might as well have it. So he went out and then just killed the guy?
Yes.
So I was originally
That looks like where this is going. The young master walks out into the street. Oh fuck, I forgot the drugs. Why did I spend 3 hours in a sauna before coming out into the street?
Damn it, I'm getting stiff, and not in the good way. Oh. Sorry, you okay? Sorry, I just need to dehydrate.
Shut up! Don't touch me! Fuck's sake. I see he went to the Turkish school of manners.
Turkish, as in Turkish bath? Or?
No, as in the guy from Snatch.
5 minutes,
Just-
Turkish.
Fuck's it. This guy in the middle. Don't look at me. Stop looking at me. Just like people of Instagram just filming him in the middle of the street, even though it's 98.
Sorry, I've lost all feeling in my legs. I've been pleasuring so many people, I've lost feeling. What? Like multiple people? Yeah, I just came out of a brothel. Man, how many people do you pleasure? Like 5 people? That can't be right. Oh no, it is 5 people.
Please, sir, drag me to the nearest Donald Trump rally.
It's 1999. What Donald Trump rally would there be?
He's doing a rally for the opening of his hotel in Japan, which I'm not sure is a thing that exists or not because I just made it up for this tangent. But, like, I needed a way to shoehorn Trump into Japan.
That is not going to be a good episode. I just needed a way to shoehorn Trump into Japan.
Yeah.
Like earlier, I was rewatching the, was it Jabbo play? Not Jabbo, whoever it was, plays, like the Donald Trump thing.
Linkara, the great Linkara.
And someone in the comments said, why is it that Trump spoke so fondly of Linkara that when he turns up in the audience, he decides to kick him out?
No, the audience decided to kick him out.
No, but Trump said, no, get him out of here. Don't kick him out the cold. Don't give him his jacket.
Yeah, this was after Linkara decided to swear at him in the middle of the rally, though, remember? Because Trump says how much he loved Linkara, and then Linkara shows up and goes, "Don't you talk about me, you son of a bitch." Which is the point where Trump beats him up.
Yeah, but hang on. In this situation, why would the actor just beat up a random guy? I mean, objectively, what would it gain him if he just saw a random guy struggling to get in a wheelchair?
I think it's literally just he saw the suit and then thought, oh god, easy mugging.
Oh, he thought he would have money?
Yeah, it's a designer suit.
Oh. Dan, I forget what it is with guns, like actual gunfights, you never aim for the head.
Yeah, aim for the body.
Because head is easy, well, it's easier to miss, but if you go for the body, there's more of a chance of hitting something.
I can't believe they're doing the cliche of the fucking fireworks covering the gunshot up.
They did that in Assassin's Creed 2.
And then just like the young master looks at his gun and he just sees on the side, it just says replica.
What? The guy saw me a replica Beretta? No wonder I got it for so cheap. But what? In like a complete unexpected move, it still kills him because the flag that comes out of the gun to say bang still penetrates his skull.
Yeah, exactly. I was just the young master flashbacks to 2 days ago, and he's there with Boris the Blade. It's very heavy. If it does not go off, you can throw it at head.
What, the flag? The gun?
Both. You know that's an actual thing the Joker's used a couple times in some Batman comics.
What?
Where the bang flag is the actual bullet.
Just remember the thing where the extremely long pistol, where it just shoots down the flying Batmobile?
Yeah, that's the Tim Burton movie. I believe it was the Frank Miller comic, Dark Knight Strikes Again, but I could be mistaken, where he has a bang flag gun, and then the actual bang flag comes out as a bullet afterwards. Because I know there was an episode of Justice League where he had, like, Joker gas come out of a hollow flagpole. Like, they've used the bang flag thing so many times in Batman comics.
Yes.
Oh, God. So I killed Mad, and then I went home, and then I had 5 sandwiches to try and forget the evening.
5? Jesus Christ. We need to relax after, all those people he just fucked.
It's more just the fact he needed the sandwich to get rid of the pain of his legs not working.
They just said, well, why do you blame Joe? Well, otherwise, they'd stick me in the prison. And Japanese prison, they'd stick me in a mental hospital. I mean, why mental hospital? You killed a Yakuza member. Exactly. Who the fuck kills a Yakuza member except someone who's insane? And Japanese mental hospitals, they don't even jack you off. I couldn't survive 20 years without that.
Okay, I understand that part, but why did Joe blame me? Oh, he just fucking hates you, Itchy. Oh. Like, he just gets really fucking depressed because he turns, like, he's that insignificant.
Bang. Right? Must feel horrible even now.
I'm counting on you, Ichi.
Just bonding over accidentally being shot.
It doesn't matter what you say. I trust Arakawa-san.
This dude really hates his father.
Then answer one question. Why are you in Ichincho? Couldn't tell you.
Then answer one question to me. The previous owner of the subland, apparently he hanged himself. Did you put him up to it? Did you teach him that advanced technique? No, I vaguely mentioned it. He looked up on his own. I kept telling him, no, it's too advanced for you, it's too advanced for you, you'll die. And he's like, fuck you, I'm gonna try it. And he died. Such a tragic way to go. I mean, I learned that technique back like 15 years ago. I can handle it. Yeah, but he couldn't. That's why he died. I mean, they couldn't have an open casket because every time they tried to close the lid, the stiffy just got in the way. They just couldn't close the lid. They had to tie it down.
And then when we finally got the lid closed, it turned out to be the wrong coffin. We accidentally buried Leslie Nielsen for 15 minutes.
Give me 5 minutes.
Leslie Nielsen been in some weird comedy movies, some.
Pardon? I may not be cut out for politics, but Kume sure as hell ain't either. Actually, the Citizens Liberal Party agrees with you. Kume is...
Wait, no, wait, is he the leader of the goddamn Liberal Party?
The what?
He'd lose for sure. Then why are you having him run?
Oh, okay, no, they're having it, okay. He has the Liberals in his pocket.
If Kume wins, how will
So you're gonna have to explain that one.
I'm trying to figure out which political party the young master's the leader of. I think he's conservative.
I thought he was just a wealthy businessman. I didn't know he was attached to any political party.
No, this is the entire thing, is that he's running the party that's backing the free ass program or whatever the hell it was called.
The Solar Snake Simulation?
Yeah, the ones that clean up Japan. Like, once we replace the police force with Solid Snake replicas, the Yakuza will never do crime again. Oh, we'll have to hire some sort of thieves who can move around like phantoms. Oh, but what would we call such a group? I've got it. The Nasty Crime Boys.
Those people must have quite the will to survive.
Oh, God. What a thrill.
The shelter's purpose is there in its name. It's revitalizing Ijincho by cleansing it of criminals.
By cleansing it of criminals. They get work history by working in brothels. What? So they come to the shelters and you run informal brothels? Oh no, proper brothels. We got special permission from the government. So who do they surface? Anyone who comes along. I mean, they need the work experience, so people get a massive discount. And of course, the more they earn, it shows they're better Japanese citizens. That enhances their citizenship claim. Well, so you recruit people on the streets like, oh, would you like to fuck a migrant so they can get their green card? Yes, I would. I actually have a few hours free. Tell them, how much is it? It's only about the kind of $50 for the for half an hour. Sign me up.
You know, the good part is that's actually the sales pitch they use to get people into the TSA.
What?
Not really, but you know, we had to make a joke about TSA airport security at some point.
No, they don't pay the customers. They're just free.
No, I mean...
You think that, you know, all these med hostels are so expensive. You know, I think I could get the same experience just going to a local airport in America and saying, are you carrying any fruit or vegetables? Oh, yes. Whereabouts? Oh, inside my body. Oh, God. Looks like we're going to need a team of people for this guy. All right. And then several people put on the plastic gloves. We're going to work this guy over inside and out, boys. And then half an hour later, that person just walks out and says, well, you can't get that at a brothel.
No, what I mean is, that's the sales pitch they give to recruit people into the TSA. Hello, would you like to...
Guys, why are you here?
They didn't they just them. And they made them American citizens.
Fuck's sake.
Wait, Joe's there now?
Yeah. He's actually been waiting in the other room for 5 minutes.
What, just been admiring the picture saying, yes. Any other day, I think I'll take care of it. No, wait, her.
No. The force of killing Archie gave him such a hard on that he couldn't get through the door.
Well, it's going to be like a scene from Pulp Fiction where they're just waiting, like time isn't right. Wait, he hasn't finished his conversation with the young master. Let's hang back for a bit.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's giving him a foot massage. Oh, God. Right. Again, what the fuck's up with the party members disappearing from cutscenes? Right, good. Save us, OP. He's so broken. He's so goddamn broken, son.
Surprised they didn't fix him.
Oh, I was scared that they were actually going to fix him this week because there was a patch for this game. But he appears to still be just as broken as he was earlier.
I'm just imagining, like, next battle is Joe, who's just like, oh, yes. Oh, don't worry, I've got a weapon this time. Yes, but I have something that can beat any weapon. Oh, want your magic jacket? No, something better. Then, like, sucks in a load of air, and he shouts to the thugs, hey, this guy's hiding a hot pocket in his pocket. A hot pocket. Oh, I'm so hungry. Who is that? And then you just see, like, in the street, just like Dark Souls music starts playing. He says, hot pocket. Even if it's not hot, I'm just hungry. Is that Academy Award-winning actor Marlon Brando? How did you summon him? Trade secret. Everyone knows he can't resist any mention of food. But, Mr. Brando, I don't have a hot pocket on me. Look, see? And like, showing him all his pockets are empty. See? No hot pocket. But you still have a lot of meat on you. I think I'll just kill you anyway. No, Mr. Brando. Look, I'm sure we can work this out. No, I think I'm hungry. Come on, get over here.
Marlon Brando he's just like, I'm hungry. And then he inhales air and like all of the furniture, like he creates like a mini reverse tornado inside, like industrial strength, and all the furniture plus Joe just gets slowly sucked towards Brando.
Oh, he's fucking Kirby?
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what Marlon Brando does.
Maybe it is.
It's the guy in the camouflage suit.
What guy in a camouflage suit?
That guy.
What guy?
The guy in the grey and black suit.
He's camouflaged. I can't fucking see him. You.
He's wearing a gold chain. Surely you can see that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, joking aside, that's not a camouflage suit. It's floral print.
Oh. But from a distance, it could work as camouflage.
He appears to be carrying a giant garden trowel. Oh no, it's a big-ass sushi knife. Oh, God.
Ready for a human version? What, there's human sushi about? But no, we're gonna turn it into sushi.
Just do it right.
We'll ship it to you. And then you just hear in the background, wait, human sushi?
No.
Oh, I haven't tried that before. And then everyone's like, oh shit, it's Mr. Brando. Let's get out of here, guys. No, we stay the course. We stay the course. It'll take him half an hour to get to us. We can beat the shit out of this guy before he arrives.
Just like a shitty Marlon, like the fight starts, and you have like Marlon Brando moving across the screen towards a big thing that says goal, and it's like the time limit to the boss fighting.
No, that's enough talk.
Oh God! I think this man's a back alley surgeon. I don't think he has a medical license though.
Studying dissection.
Oh, he's not even joining in with the first wave of the fight. That's disappointing. Right, who's got the biggest health bar?
We're going to get GMG Hammer from there. Or to decimate the health bars or something.
That's the plan.
So what? How is he so bad? Just all of his attacks ignore armor or what?
Yeah, no, it's literally ignore armor. Hang on a second.
Oh, what would be the stupidest summon to call in to defeat Joe and all his minions? Nancy?
I mean the guy the orange threw a face, but he doesn't wear knights. Go,
One Jit, then.
I was going to summon the Korean film star. That's worked out pretty well.
And I said, You'll never defeat me. Why is that? I'm going to summon a Korean film star. What? Oh, don't worry. And they see all that running down the street. Yeah, I think I remember it. What are you going to do? Oh, I'm just going to sing to you in the bed and disable you. What?
Oh, no, like, Ichiban phones him and then he shows up and tags Marlon Brando out.
What? Well, it's like, an actor, no, I'm the only actor here. I can't have someone upstage me. I'm an Academy Award-winning actor. No one's going to upstage me.
Because they're both part of the Actors Union, so they just tag out like it's a WWE match.
Well, it's just like, I have this, Mr. Brando, but I'm so hungry. I have this contract. I got it first. Yeah, but at least she paid me, so yeah. Damn it. I'll get you next time, Mr. Reggie. Then he's like, ask the guy to reverse out the ISU just here in the middle of it. In the battle. As the truck's reversing out the alley.
What the fuck are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Dissecting a frog from the sounds of it.
There are no French people here.
Oh. Yeah, that's a big onion. Sorry, not onion, knife.
What?
What the fuck?
What? What the fuck?
I think
I'm having a mental breakdown.
I think I actually just had a stroke. John, help, save us. Protect.
I never saw this happen. What, you're defending him? I can't believe you'd do this. One of our longest time subscribers. We are going to give you like the highest Patreon tier. You'll be able to see our live streams when they happen, not just the YouTube videos. You'll be able to, when we stream, you'll be able to see them live. That'd be such. That is the kind of Patreon tier we'd elevate you to. But now you're defending him. I don't think we can get you that now. You're taking sides. So I'm afraid you're going to have to, watch the YouTube videos like 2 weeks after the live streams now. You're no longer allowed to watch them live. That's exclusive for our Patreon tiers.
Sam, that message is from 15 minutes ago.
And?
Fair enough.
He's still defending you. Let's listen to the fact that Dutch people have time travel.
Oh, yeah, no, that is true. Dutch people are one of the few races in the world.
Races? What? Well, Dutch people are their own race now. The race, one of the defining characteristics is their obsession with wooden footwear. Well, it's like Skyrim, where their buff is time travel, their debuff is wooden shoes.
It's a well-known fact that Dutch people are one of the few nationalities of the world to have mastered the art of time travel through pure consumption of ethanol.
This is what I'm talking about. They consume the green.
Yeah, exactly.
Is alcohol fucking green?
It is if it's absinthe. You walked right into that one.
I say, aha, absinthe is green. I've got him. Even though I don't even know if you can legally purchase absinthe in the Netherlands. I think one of the few places you can purchase it is America and or Spain. But I don't think the Netherlands.
He doesn't have to purchase it in the Netherlands.
Well, you think, the Dutch people are known for their absinthe. They actually go over to the border, the little known Spanish-Netherlands border, and they make the absinthe there and sell it there. But they can't actually sell it in their own country. It's a little known fact. What the fuck?
I didn't say they were known for their absinthe. They just use it to time travel.
I think you're having a mental breakdown.
Oh, I think we're both having a mental breakdown. Oh god, and now
I'm
Itchy...
having a mental breakdown. I have to check myself into the local insane asylum.
Itchy just picks up the knife. Neat, I can use this for a Pyramid Head cosplay.
And the local mental I checked. As I said, they don't have the budget. They have to hire so many orderlies, and then due to coronavirus, they have to try and from a distance have to use like the claws used to pick up litter. And it's just not the same experience.
Oh, I mean, they have to do that anyway while you're in virus country.
Well, that's what I said. During coronavirus, they have to try and figure out how to, from a distance, to use those kind of claws. Sometimes, only for the premium customers, attach a Bad Dragon product to the end of it and do it like that. But because it's expensive, it's only reserved for the premium customers.
Oh god, we do have some terrible fucking conversations.
You think?
I was taking something to one of the girls.
I was like, no, conversations are pretty tame. Everything's all good.
I think,
There's no conversations about people, orderlies, people as a premium service in mental hospitals, about Reggie feels Aime joining a Japanese orgy. Who are we going to get sued from first?
Probably the Pokemon Company.
What, Niantic? No, that's just Pokemon Company itself.
I can't wait for when we eventually stream Pokemon Snap.
That's why they came to a Gene show in the first place.
Who are we gonna get sued by first? Deported people? You've confused us with Trump.
Oh, what supporting people would hop across the border say, I'm only in this country so I can sue Trump for trying to deport me for crossing the border. But didn't you have to cross the border to file this injunction? Yes, and that's why he's trying to arrest me. What? So you're filing injunctions against him for trying to remove you from the country because you have the border to file an injunction against? Yes. What the fuck, man?
I have to say, I loved Reggie Fils-Aime. The way that he handled that orgy was beautiful. Oh, God. Just him, Trump hires Reggie to show up at the opening of the Japanese Trump Tower.
Well, because he's such a good marketing man.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, you see, the Japanese Trump Tower, it'll be out winning out. That's what Trump said. It'll be out winning out.
And we like that over here. It's great work ethic. The new Trump Tower, backed by Japanese McDonald's.
We could own this town.
We do have some strange conversations.
Oh, yeah. So there's no chance of getting monetized on YouTube for what Marvel go fucking all that.
You haven't seen how much of these get cut out.
Haven't I?
No, like, the engineer at least makes some effort to keep us below bar.
Oh, does that include the times you deliberately swear on stream to give the engineer work, like you personally admitted? The engineer's been pretty good so far. We haven't sworn on stream, so he just has to edit videos. He doesn't need to edit out any swearing, or any submitted content, or calling anyone a
I'll be honest with you, most of the instances of me saying fuck stay in.
Yeah, so it's like, the engineer hasn't been doing much work, filtering all the illegal or rule-breaking content. Let's just give him some rules by just, let me get a list of all the words, scripts that you can't say, and just say them, so the engineer can just cut that entire segment. Let's see. Tiananmen Square.
Fucking hell, I have missed streaming with you. I have missed the energy that you bring to a stream.
What, the energy?
Yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better straight man than you.
I'll be on a straight jacket soon, I don't think that counts.
Oh, God.
I couldn't ask for a better fight.
It's fine, you're the Groucho to my Chico.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's fine, I'll get you...
Texas? Oh, yeah, I have a friend. Dallas, Texas. Yeah, but we still need to pay you money. You still need to pay money to the government, though. No, I don't. This is America. No, you're in the UK. Oh.
No.
How about some magic beans for your trouble? No. We'll take the magic beans. We'll get high off them later, but it still doesn't cover your debt. Shit.
And now it's time for Sam's favourite Christmas song. All I want for Christmas is a pardon from the president.
Well, the president of America saying, "Oh yes, I saw him in the UK. One of the producers of the Fear Suit Gang. I saw he was being prosecuted just because he didn't pay his, income taxes for a few years, maybe 5 or 10. I think that's injustice. Just because someone doesn't pay income taxes for a decade doesn't mean the government should, try and recoup the losses and lock them up perhaps. No, that's an injustice. We should try and save this man, offer him asylum in Texas, because he'll be a great American citizen because he doesn't like paying income taxes. Let's try and get this man over there, work out a deal with the UK government."
Could you please not broadcast on a fucking stream that I haven't paid income tax in? Like, I was doing quite...
Just remove it. He needs work to do. Who gives a shit? I mean, none of the viewers are high enough Patreon tiers to see this live anyway, so...
You're so angry. I've never seen you this angry before. No, I've seen you this angry before once.
When was that?
When talked to you for too long. You remember that bitch?
Yes, you mean she talked to me, and that was long enough?
She talked to you for like an hour straight, and then you just showed up and were like, Pete, drive me the fuck home at the end of the shift. That was so funny.
Damn, presidential pardon bitch, can't do me shit. Look at me go. Boy, so I'll be going to the airport, like, flipping off every single board guard from you guys, like, fuck you guys, I'm going to America. Means I don't have to pay income tax to you fuckers ever again. Yeah, you know, we're border guards, you don't flip us off if you want to leave the country without several cavity searches. Fuck you guys. Alright, cavity search time, boys. And they get out the rubber gloves. What, man? I'm leaving the country, can you do me a solid? Oh no. Because you flipped us off, you're getting several cavity searches. 7 in a row.
Never abuse the staff. Rule fucking 1 of going to Vegas.
Vegas. What, you enter into a casino, it's like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna win everything and make you bankrupt. And then they throw you out. Fuck those guys, they didn't let me make them bankrupt. All I did was flip them off, call them names, and threaten to, you know, it was only a couple of times.
I only said the... And I only threatened medical malpractice twice.
They said you can't threaten medical malpractice if you're not a doctor. That's not how it works. Well, isn't the best person to do medical malpractice someone who's not a doctor? I mean, someone who is a doctor, we know how to do things right. Someone who's not a doctor, we know how to do things wrong.
Look, Sam, confession
and then they threw
time.
you out for being too correct. They didn't have a rebuttal to you.
I've been doing back alley surgery in order to pay for Vegas while we're in Vegas.
Pay for Vegas? What?
Yeah.
So, when you were going to Vegas, did you flip off all the staff?
No, never flip off the staff in Vegas. First rule. Second rule is have enough drugs for the road trip. Oh, God. We're atrocious.
We're atrocious, eh?
Yeah.
All the episodes you just casually drop words, you know, the mic gets banned, the engineer, you know, give the engineer work to do. And it's like, me saying, you know what, maybe we won't get banned if you didn't say this stuff. And you're like, nah, I'm going to chance it. And I know what, I'm starting to say this shit, and you're like, oh, no, we can't do that. Twitch staff might flip us off.
No, I didn't say don't say the words. I'm just saying if you go to the airport, don't abuse the airport staff. Like, I'm sure that's a sentiment that we can all agree with. Like, airport staff have enough to deal with idiot fucking tourists. They don't need you coming in and flipping them off, saying it's the universal sign for getting deported by Trump.
Deported by Trump? No. In this scenario, Trump's offering me citizenship because he saw how the both of us refused to pay income taxes, and he thought, yeah, those are some real Americans refusing to pay income taxes. I want them over here. And because they'll be streaming it from our country, it'll increase our GDP because, you know, people will be subscribed to Patreon tiers. But because it will be a US-based company now, it'll increase our GDP. We want them over here. Even if it don't pay GDP, it'll still pay income tax. It'll still increase our GDP. So let's go over here. And then later on, sir, we've been able to get them over on the first available flight because they kept flipping off the staff and saying they can. They try and stop them getting on the plane. God damn it! What's the next available flight? In a couple of hours. Get them on that. What if they keep abusing the staff? I don't care, get them over here. We need them.
You know what the worst part of this entire tangent is?
What?
Is that for a brief second, I forgot what GDP was an acronym for. And
for fuck's sake.
No. And genuinely, while you were in the middle of ranting, I genuinely thought, how is us streaming going to raise the grades of school children? Like, what is GDP? It's like gross something profit,
grade
isn't it?
Point average.
No. GDP. What's GDP?
Gross domestic product.
Yeah, I confused that with grade point average.
Well, do you think trying to say, oh yeah, if we get over here, it increase the, standards of our students? How? Well, then increase the GPA. Don't you mean GDP? No, I mean GPA. Just have them in the country who inspire students to do better. So they think if they get good grades, they can make enough money to subscribe to their highest Patreon tier to get to access the streams as they're being streamed.
In all fairness, Sam, like as wrong as I am.
As wrong as you are.
Yeah, as wrong as I am on most stuff that I say, I'm probably still more factually accurate on where the Silk Road is than your average American.
People will be confused where Europe is on a map.
Exactly. Like, America only knows where America is on a map. And American maps are confusing because they're too small.
What, they only contain one country as opposed to world maps which contain more than one country?
No, okay, this is the thing, because I was looking at a thing the other day where someone drew a map, but it was like a map if the states of America were drawn to, like, actual scale. Because they have to, like, when they put a map into an atlas, they have to size down America so that it will fit on the page properly.
You mean they have to size down Alaska to fit it on, or what?
No, yeah, this is the thing. Like, if America was drawn to scale, then, like, the way that we draw taxes normally in an atlas, you could fit 3 of those inside actual taxes. Because the way they draw maps normally is the way they draw maps normally is scaled down so that they can fit every state onto a representation of America. Because American states are wildly huge. Like, an atlas isn't a good representation of the size of states, because they have to shrink some of them to cram them all onto the map.
Isn't Texas the size of Germany?
Yeah, no, pretty much. Like, it's that sort of shit. Oh, God. So, are you following this okay?
Following what?
This massive tangent about maps.
Seriously.
No. You're saying
Good.
that, you know, the maps Americans use, it really doesn't do Texas justice. It's a lot bigger in real life. And by the way, there's a competition happening between mob bosses in Japan. Let's not figure that. Let's just talk about fucking maps like fucking map men.
Look, I'm right. This is the one time that I'm right. Oh, God. Yeah, John's right. Vote Ichiban. The Yakuza are winning the elections this year. Oh, God.
I suppose, what can you say, Zing? Why should people... Well, I'm the CEO of an investment company. I've owned several businesses, including a brothel, a cinema, things like that. Yeah, but why should we vote for you? I'm a very inclusive employee. I hire men, women, and chickens. Wait, chickens? Oh, yeah.
Also, I've come up with a brand new election slogan. Get Brexit done. It worked for the English. Like, the Japanese have no idea.
Where would Japan get from?
This is the thing. Like, they have no idea what Brexit is, because it's like a really secluded part of town. So they just vote for him because they...
A really secluded part of Tokyo. They rarely see, you know, the most advanced technology they have is... I know, running water? Yeah, it's an obscure part of Tokyo.
I genuinely thought you were about to say then, they don't see the most advanced country in the world in reference to Britain. Like, I was genuinely about to call you out then, because, like, fuck, even Reese isn't that Eurocentric.
Yeah, an obscure part of, you know, central Tokyo, not many people know about. They don't know much about the outside world. They only just have running water. They're very simple folk, you know, in Tokyo city centre.
Oh, the Daft Note sent them a couple back.
What? They're just people appear in this town. They say, why are you here? I know, I was written in something called a death note. I got something called a syntax error, and so the gods of death just put me here. It's the closest thing to death that I can in Japan. Why'd they put me here? Oh, it's an obscure town right in the middle of Tokyo. We barely have running water. What? In the middle of Tokyo City Center? How come no one sees you? It's best not to ask. But why do you have a Google smartphone? Oh, we charge you using a solar charger. We don't use the grid. But you're supposed to have, like, only running water. Never mind that. I look up how to, you know, repair the, you know, well. using my Google smartphone. You know, how to basic makes me better at cooking.
The water supply is just filled with eggs. Oh, that'd be terrible. Like, he gets he gets the YouTube poops for Top Gear on his phone, and he thinks it's real episodes.
Here's a traditional ambulance. It's big, and it's big, and it's stuck in Russia.
And on that terrible disappointment, I think it's a good place for us to end the episode there, before airport security finds us.
Airport? So how many drinks have you had? I thought I had a few. The airport. Like that bit in, the Wolf of Wall Street where the preludes kick in. You're just trying to, like, call and say, yeah, I'm in the airport, the police are saying they're going to cavity search me just because I flipped a couple of dozen of the security guards off. They say they're going to take turns, investigating me inside and out. And then in the middle of that, you just start, like, having numb tongue. And you're calling me out, what the fuck are you talking about? You're slurring your words now. Did you take drugs? Oh, no, I shoved them all up my ass. I only took half of them. The other half I shoved up my ass. Dude, they're going to cavity search. They're going to find the other drugs. Oh, don't worry, they'll only find half the drugs. I took the other half. Yeah, but that's enough to, like, kill 3 people. Ugh.
I haven't even drunk anything. I'm just having a stroke at the moment. And on that note, I think that's
I've drunk a lot, and I feel like I need more drinks.
On that note, that's a good place to end the episode there. Anything that you'd like to add, Sam? Good. And
Matt Pack, you're a fuckwit.
And on that note, it's time to end the episode there. We'll see you next time.